In the following video, we will attempt to show you how the glasses that you donate make their journey from your home, where they are no longer being used, to a developing country where they bring a better quality of life to the recipient. The video is narrated by Joanne Atkinson, who is the leader of the Rayjon Eyeglass program.
Collectors from southwestern Ontario, and even as far away as Fort Lauderdale, Florida, provide the used eyeglasses needed by the Rayjon Eyeglass program. Here they are being prepared to take to a clinic in a third world country. The glasses are first sorted, and the ones that have broken frames or lenses are weeded out. Most of the eyeglasses can be used, or some of the parts of them can, and so each year they provide about 6,000 pair of eyeglasses that will be available for their use. After they determine that the glasses are fit to be used on their clinics, they are then put into an ultrasonic washer, and all of the dirt and marks that are on the glasses are removed. Others dry the glasses and check them to see if they've actually got all the dirt off and if there are any scratches. They try to make sure that the glasses are the best quality available, or else we just don't take them with us. The glasses are stored in boxes to be taken to have the lenses read. This is called a lensometer, and Brother Patrick will read the lens on each glass, and they are then recorded on a label, and they're put in a plastic bag. At this point, they're ready to go to the computer to be entered into the computer inventory. This will be done later on. It's held each year at the end of June in Lambton Mall, and at this time we will process about 6,000 pair of eyeglasses. They will then be boxed and be ready for the very next clinic. So now we'll take you to our very next clinic. Our clinic was held in Guatemala. When we go into another country, we have to have a host, and we need some people from the country to help us with registration. These ladies have been with us for a couple of trips now. This is Myrna and Annika. Myrna is Miguel, our prime leader's wife, and they write down the name and the address and phone numbers of all the people here. We're not familiar with the addresses, and they do a much better job of it. So all the people are registered at this desk, and here are some of the people that are still waiting to be registered.
So far in this clinic, I've been doing short-range eye exams, and we encourage them to try to read as far down as they can, and then whatever level they get, we write it down at the near. Some of the patients don't bring glasses in, so we only have the one measurement here. This is a 14-year-old girl, and she's got really good vision, 20/20, on both eyes.
During the registration process, the patient is asked if they have glasses, and if they do, when they come through this area, we put them through this machine, this portable lensometer, to determine the prescription.
We're doing the long vision test. Here we're going to ask the individuals to cover their eyes with a spoon, and then we're going to go up and read off the chart to see how good their vision is at a 10-foot distance. And we use a chart depending on whether the individual is able to read numbers, letters, or symbols. Basically starting at the top and moving down to the line where the person has difficulty reading. At that point, we would double check and then record the visual efficiency rating for that particular person. And that's basically the long-range check, and then they would move on to the autorefractor.
So the patient comes to the autorefractor, and we're giving them a printout so the doctors have a starting point of where to start their eye examination. And we have Mabel here, and I'm going to do an examination on her with the machine. I'd look at her form and see what has been written on it so far. And I would address her and going, "Buenos dias, Mabel. Quiero medir sus ojos, no mover la cabeza, and abrir el ojo grande." Okay? And that was, I'm going to measure your eyes. Do not move your head and keep your eyes wide open. We just gently put this up to their forehead, and we focus in on the thing that we see inside the machine. It's a round circle on their eye. And I begin and press the start button. And do the one eye, and then over to the other eye. And abierto grande. Gracias. When the measuring's done, we push the button and we get a printout at the person's start for the doctors. We staple it to the form and then we pass them over to where the doctor's seating area is.
¿Los usa todo el tiempo o no?
Solo para leer.
Solo para leer. ¿Son bifocales o no?
Bifocal.
Sí? Okay. So I'm just asking this patient what sort of glasses that he has currently, whether he uses them all the time or just to read, and he's telling me that he uses them just for reading. So we're going to see what we get for a prescription for him. So right now I'm doing what's called retinoscopy, and that gives us a ballpark place to start with a prescription for him. El recto, por favor. And it looks like our patient, who's 76 years old, has a very, very common type of prescription. Miguel, vamos a probar unos lentes para usted. So now we're going to try what we just got on our retinoscopy in a trial frame for him to see what sort of prescription he ends up with. And this is the part at home where the optometrist says what's better, one or two, and gives the patient some input on what type of lenses they're going to get.
Número 7.
Okay, so he's telling me he can see the second from bottom row. So we're going to ask him now if he likes lenses stronger or weaker than this. Por favor, dígame si es mejor con este o este.
Este.
Okay, so he wants a little bit weaker one. So he's asking for more astigmatism correction by his answers. ¿Y es mejor aquí o aquí?
Ahí. Perfecto.
Okay, he likes the astigmatism. So this is a little bit slower process than at home because we can just flip the lenses, and here we have to move them all manually.
Okay. After the doctors have seen the patients, they come over to us and we take a look at the prescription they have and use the database on the computer to try and match the prescription that the doctor's given to what the patient needs. Sometimes that's an easy task and sometimes it's not so easy, so we have to get really creative in coming up with a solution for them. And once they're done here, then it goes on to the fitters who pick the prescriptions and try and fit them for them.
It's the fitting station. It's really the fun station because this is where we see the results of all our work. All of these people here are waiting to have glasses. We have a number of fitters that are quite adept at fitting them, and maybe we'll show you one just now. Okay, this lady is come for a pair of glasses, and she's going to be fitted by Trina Scanning. Trina is a new member of our team. She comes from Calgary, Alberta, and she's an optician. She'll check to see that the glasses fit properly. Okay, now she will adjust the glasses. Okay, now that we have a perfect fit, we'll check her vision to see that the glasses actually do a good job.
Solo cerca, no lejos. No, sí, yeah, solo cerca.
Yes.
Solo cerca.
Yeah. So, okay, we've got a good fit. She'll get an eyeglass case and then she'll be on her way. What do you think of your first experience on a Rayjon Eyeglass trip?
I have thought that this has been one of the most rewarding experiences that I've encountered so far in my career, and I'm having a fabulous time, fabulous people, and I love the country.
And you'll come again?
I sure will if you'll have me. Definitely,
Okay, thank
yeah.
you.
This is Miguel from Guatemala. I am in charge of Funda Vida Internacional here in Guatemala. We have 7 years working with the people of Guatemala. We focus on health and education. The priority that we have is help to the people in all the situations, especially those who live in need. And right now you can see we have around 700 people. They need eyeglasses. For many years, there's a lot of people who asking for help, for somebody provide the glasses, and I think that this is an answer for many prayers of the people who live in poverty. For me, it's a big honor to host this team, and I hope that you can enjoy this video and you can see the reality who live the people in Guatemala.